Dorota Flatau was an Australian-born British author. She was born in 1874 in Bathurst, New South Wales. She was the sister of Hermione and Theodore Flatau, a journalist killed at the Battle of the Somme. The three moved to Britain between 1900 and 1910. Her first and most famous novel was her 1918 Yellow English, about the undesirable corruption caused by allowing naturalized Germans to live in Britain. She died in 1947. We will review her 1927 journeys, it being the story of two bonded souls, where one is lured away from its mate in the ethereal planes of infinity before they are born on Earth. In all the stories, the same handful of souls appear and meet under slightly different circumstances again and again, and keeping the same names in all their lives since the Stone Age. The first journey has Rhea be a lone cave woman hunting in the forest, until she is taken prisoner to be the wife of the hunter Ugiso, a fact she openly revolts against but secretly admires. After her first escape, Ugiso catches her and ties her to a stake in the ground so she cannot leave his cave. As he does so, Demedia, a frail woman of whom Rhea feels oddly protective, comes and tortures her with her mother and with Desiree, the wife of the tribal chief Ruipi, as they think she is an evil witch and would steal Ugiso from Demedia, who was to be his wife first. Rhea escapes again and is found with a broken leg by Ugiso and willingly taken back. But she feels Demedia would take Ugiso from her with her wiles and deceptions, and so she digs up the magic red flower said to grow where the remains of an evil wizard were buried. This flower also attracts Ruipi, the brutish chief of the tribe, and as Ugiso would save her, all three fall in the lake and die. In the second journey, Rhea is the scrupulous daughter of an ephor in ancient Crete, who is drawn to the slave Ugiso, but who for ambition married the repulsive king Ruipi, who had forced her father to give up her mother to him as a plaything, and then lets the mob murder her mother for opposing the marriage, and stabs her lover Ugiso in the heart to prove she was never his lover. In the third journey, Rhea is the male Maharaja of Martand in Kashmir, who takes the forest maiden Ugisa to his palace against her will, where money and power corrupts her and she has a string of lovers, before the two of them are left together prematurely aged in the ruins of their city. In the fourth journey, Rhea is a maiden born in China, hated by her parents for being born female, and casually cast on the river by her mother after her father took to opium, when he found out his wife did not murder the child when it was legal to do so. Eventually, Rhea winds up as the mistress of the rich Yuchi So, and then winds up being thrown onto a secluded island by his father to tend to his son after he contracted leprosy. But she chooses to stay. The cynical tone in this story is quite humorous. The fifth journey has Rhea live with her blind Irish grandfather in Paris, helping him make fans for the court ladies of Louis XIV. One day, when seeking payment, she winds up with the young nobleman Ugiso staying with them at the shop, after she convinces him he isn't dead. Yes, anyway, her half-sister Demedia comes to live with them too, steals all of Rhea's savings, marries a marquise, then when she gives birth to a deformed child, she makes Rhea take care of it and doesn't even care when it dies. When Rhea bemoans her wrecked life, her friend says, "What if you deserve it though?" And the thing just ends without any resolution. The sixth journey has the Italian Count Ruipi bemoan how his greed led to his outcast sister Demedia having to send her son Ugiso to toil and break his body in the Count's sulphur mines, enduring all but the inevitable lung disease. The seventh journey is modern and the least interesting. The painter Ugiso gives a party, and he meets Rhea after both had spent years seeing each other in their dreams. Some of these are definitely more interesting than the others.